If not, I'll start my way.
Okay, ma'am, you can start.
Okay, fine. So let us open the chapters one by one, and I will tell you how you'll prepare those chapters. And even you can recall your queries if you are having in any of them. So the lesson 0 is Bienvenue en France. In this chapter, you mostly have the vocabulary part only. This was the very first chapter we discussed. You must know the names of these objects, fromage, escargot to the France Parfum, Festival de Cannes, La Tour Eiffel, Baguette, Musée de Louvre, Napoleon, and nothing much is there in 0 chapter, just these vocabulary which each one of you must know. Now
Yes.
comes, yes, here are few questions related to these topics only. I am the tallest structure in France. I was the emperor of France. I am a beautiful river in France. French bread, important city of France, French
Excuse me,
flag.
ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am, you are on which chapter?
this is lesson 0. I am revising right from the beginning, no? So this is lesson 0. I'm just discussing the content of each and every chapter, what all things are there in the chapter, so that you guys can prepare them easily. How you are going to prepare? We are discussing that part, okay? And see, lesson number 0 is over. Any query in this chapter? Any doubt, any query? Let me know so that I can proceed to chapter 1.
Ma'am, no query.
Sorry, who is this?
No query, ma'am.
Okay, that's good. Now comes lesson number 1. Okay. Dites apprendre le français. In this chapter, mainly we have learnt all the salutations. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So let us just go through the pronunciation part once again. Salut, bonjour, comment ça va? Bonsoir, ça va? Bienvenue. You guys must know these pronunciations and comment ça va and ça va means exactly the same thing. These are the informal ways of asking, how are you? Okay. Salut is informal hello. Bonjour is a formal hello. Bonsoir, good evening. Bienvenue, welcome. Now here comes the informal and formal way of asking the same question. Salut, comment ça va? Is hello, how are you? Informal to a friend. And another one is bonjour, comment allez-vous? This is the formal way of asking hello, how are you? Both means the same thing. The only difference is this form is used with elders and this form is used with friends. Now, here are the answers for those questions. When someone asks you, "Ça va" or "Comment ça va?" your response will be "Ça va" or "Ça va bien" for saying "I am fine." "Ça va" and "Ça va bien" are "I am fine." Ça va bien, merci. I am fine, thank you. Merci is thank you. So I am fine, thank you. When you are not fine, it's ça va mal. Ça va mal means I am not well, I'm not good, I'm not fine. Pas mal, not bad. Pas mal is not bad, and not bad is actually good. Comme si comme ça. Comme si comme ça is neither good nor bad. Okay, okay. Comme si comme ça. So when someone asks you, how are you? These all are the responses for this question. Ça va? Ça va bien? Ça va bien, merci. Ça va mal? Pas mal? Comme si comme ça. For saying goodbye, for taking a leave, au revoir is goodbye. À bientôt, see you soon. Bonne nuit, good night. À tout à l'heure. À tout à l'heure is see you very soon. When you are meeting someone just after a couple of minutes or just now, I'll be right back. That is à tout à l'heure. See you very soon. À demain, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Alphabets. And yes, of course, here is the vocabulary part, which you have to learn the spellings. I can help you with the pronunciation part. Aéroport, bébé, coca, dindon, éléphant, fromage, girafe, ibo, igloo, jaguar, kangourou, lion, miel, nid, oiseau, perroquet, queue, rose, singe, tigre, uniforme, vache, wagon, xylophone, yacht, zebra. Okay, and here are the greetings which we already discussed above. Go through this vocabulary box once again. Learn the words and the meanings with correct spellings. And yes, these exercises we have already done. The explanation of the chapter is done. Any child is having any doubt in the exercises part? Yes or no?
No, ma'am.
No doubts. That's good. Okay. So let us proceed now. Let's check lesson number 2. Dido se conte. Dido knows to count. Now the pronunciation of counting once again. Do learn the correct spellings of the numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, in these exercises, I already said that whenever you guys will count anything, don't count in a way that, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 is with, so you'll write with. No. You will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with. This is how you will count and write the numbers. Count each and everything in French for better practice. To ask a question about how many, we ask combien de. Combien de, then the object, and as-tu in an informal way. Combien de crayons as-tu? How many pencils do you have? And the answer for combien de is always j'ai. J'ai is I have, then the number, and then the object. J'ai trois crayons. I have three pencils. When you're asking the same question to someone who is elder to you, or you're asking the question formally, you will ask, Madame ou Monsieur, combien de, then the object, and instead of as-tu, the question will be avez-vous. Combien de livres avez-vous is how many books do you have? And the answer will be same in both informal and formal ways, and that is j'ai. J'ai, then the number, and then the object. J'ai 10 livres. I have 10 books. Here is the vocabulary part which is discussed above. Go through the words and meanings along with the correct spellings. And here you have to match the French numbers with their English spellings. In this exercise, what comes before and after, like do is given, so you will write and trois, the number that comes before and after. In the same way, cans, so quatre essays, the number that comes before and after. Here you have to write the counting till 20 in French. Number is given and you have to draw the pictures, the same number of pictures which is given here. And see, here are some questions given about how many. Combien d'amis avez-vous? How many friends do you have? The answer will be j'ai, then the number of friends, and then me. I have the number and friends. I have two friends. I have five friends. So j'ai 12 amis, j'ai 5 amis. Combien de crayons avez-vous? How many pencils do you have? J'ai these crayons. I have 10 pencils or whatever number you can write. Combien de livres avez-vous? How many books do you have? J'ai the number livres. J'ai 10 livres. I have 10 books. And this chapter is over here. Any doubts? Doubts or queries?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
No, madam.
That's good. Lesson number 3. Dido all'école. Dido at school. In this chapter, we will learn the objects. Okay, and how will you introduce yourself? As here, Dido is introducing himself. Bonjour, je m'appelle Dido. So to tell your name, we write je m'appelle and your name. For your age, you use the same verb which you were using in the last chapter for telling I have. J'ai. I know that in English we don't use the word I have for age, but in French, yes, the verb avoir I have is used for age. J'ai 12 ans. Ans is years old. So j'ai, I think you guys might be 9 years of age. J'ai 9 ans ou j'ai 10 ans. 9 years old or 10 years old. J'habite à Paris. I live in Paris. So you will write j'habite à Gurugram. I live in Gurugram. J'ai un frère. I have a brother. For sister, we write sir. And instead of you can write the number of brothers and sisters. If you don't have brothers and sisters, then you will write je n'ai pas de frères et de sœurs. Je n'ai pas de frères ou de sœurs. Okay. These are the questions to be asked for asking name, age, and where the person lives. Informal questions are Comment tu t'appelles? For what is your name? Quel âge as-tu? What is your age? Où habites-tu? Where do you live? We have already written the meanings of all these questions, and the answers for these questions are here. Like, comment tu t'appelles? The answer is je m'appelle Dido ou je m'appelle and your name. Then the next question, quel âge as-tu? The answer is j'ai 9 ans ou j'ai 10 ans or whatever your age is. Où habites-tu? Where do you live? The answer is j'habite à Paris ou j'habite à Gurugram. Now, the formal way of asking the same questions. Et vous, monsieur? Et vous, monsieur is and you, sir? Comment vous appelez-vous? What is your name? Comment vous appelez-vous in a formal manner? The answer will be same. Je m'appelle and the name. Quel âge avez-vous? What is your age? And the answer again will be same. J'ai and the age ans. J'ai 10 ans. J'ai 9 ans. Où habitez-vous? Where do you live? Is où habitez-vous? And the answer is j'habite à Paris, j'habite à Gurugram, j'habite à Delhi, j'habite à Agra, whatever. When you are introducing someone else, it's il s'appelle. So as for your own name, you say je m'appelle. If you're naming someone else, or if you're introducing someone else, instead of je, you will use il. Il s'appelle Eric. His name is Eric. Instead of j'ai 10 ans, you will write il a 9 ans. His age is 9 years, or he is 9 years old. Il habite. Now instead of j'habite, you will write il habite. Either you can write address or simply you can write il habite à Paris. If you are introducing a girl, instead of il, it will be elle. Il is he, elle is she. So, elle s'appelle Sophie. Her name is Sophie. Elle a 7 ans. The only change is L instead of il, and rest of the conjugation is same. Elle a 7 ans. She is 7 years old. Elle habite rue Jean-Marc à Paris. She lives at Rue Jean-Marc at Paris, or you can simply write Elle habite à Paris. So, to present someone, here is all the vocabulary part which we discussed above. And the exercises are already done in the notebook. In case you will get any such dialogue, to complete it, comment ça va? You have to write the answer for this question. Ça va bien, merci. Comment tu t'appelles? Then the answer for this question. Je m'appelle Eric. Now here the question is missing and the answer is given. J'habite à Paris. So the question for this answer is, où habitez-vous? Tu as quel âge? What is your age? J'ai 12 ans. The age. Elle s'appelle comment? What is her name? Elle s'appelle Sophie. Her name is Sophie. Excusez-moi, madame. Excuse me, madam. Sorry, excuse me, madam is given. You will write excusez-moi, madame. Pardon me. Pardonnez-moi. We have already written these words in the notebooks. Please. S'il vous plaît. Yes, he lives in Paris. Oui, il habite à Paris. He lives in Paris. We have already done. Yes is oui. His name is Patrick. Il s'appelle Patrick. Okay, and arranging these words, you have to make sure that when you're arranging the words in a correct sequence, the sequence is first the subject, then the verb, and then the noun. Okay, so the subject is il, the verb is s'appelle, and then maman. Okay, merci beaucoup, madame. Thank you so much, madam. Or thank you very much, madam. J'ai 9 ans. Je is the subject. AI is the verb avoir. 9 ans, 9 years old. Okay, so this is how you will make sentences. Is this exercise clear to everyone? This true
Yes,
and false
ma'am.
part is already done in your notebooks.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now the next one is lesson number 4. Vous êtes français? Now we are going to revise the nationalities in this chapter, how you'll ask question about the nationalities and how you'll respond. Vous êtes français? Are you French? You are using the conjugation of verb être in this chapter. I already shared the eighth verb conjugation on the group. And I think eighth song is also shared. Is it? Let me know if it is not shared. I'll share it today.
Mom, what is not shared?
The song of verb eighth.
So,
Is it
the
shared?
PQA,
Yeah, that only.
No, ma'am, I don't think so that you shared it.
Okay, fine. I'll share it today. But otherwise, I know that you all have learned the conjugation of verb eighth.
Yeah, ma'am. Yes,
Yes.
PQA, Sambuza Filter.
So, yeah, that's correct. For the nationality, subject plus verb être, and then the nationality. Vous êtes français? Are you French? The response will be oui for yes, no for no. And if the question is vous êtes, if the question is you plural, the answer will be we. Nous sommes français. Okay. And if the question is QA, you singular, the answer will be je suis. All these are conjugation of verb être only. So in this chapter, you just need to learn the conjugation of verb être and the nationalities, and then you can very easily frame the sentences. So let's just check the nationalities once. Nationality, masculine and feminine have the different spellings. Français without an E. The feminine nationality is Française with an E. Andia, masculine. Andia, and the feminine nationality we are adding double N E. Indie double N E, and it's Andean. Italia, masculine. Italian, feminine. Anglais, masculine. Anglaise, feminine. Soudian, masculine. Soudienne, feminine, double N-E. Japonais, masculine. Japonaise, feminine. Chinois, masculine. Chinoise, feminine. Americain, masculine. American, feminine. Okay, so you just need to add an E or somewhere double N E to make the nationality feminine. Conjugation of verb être, which means to be. So for I am, you say je suis. For you, singular, you are is tu es, and this you must be singular and informal. Tu es, he is il est. Here it is written it is also because the objects are also masculine or feminine and friends. So for the masculine objects also we will use il est, and for feminine objects or for she is we use la. Nous sommes, we are, vous êtes, you for plural or adults or elders. When you're talking to one person who is elder to you, you will use vous and not you. And if you're talking to several people, even if they are younger to you, but if they are in plural form, if they are more than one, you will use vous, vous êtes, you are. Ils sont, they are masculine, and elles sont, they are feminine. And if there are both masculine and feminine, both boys and girls in a group, we use the masculine form il plural. Here are some adjectives. And the same rule applies for adjectives as nationalities. The masculine singular form is given here, which you need to learn. To convert this masculine form to plural, we add an S at the ending of the spelling. To make it feminine, we add an E at the end of the spelling. And to make it feminine plural, we add ES at the ending. But yes, there are some exceptions also. The words that already end with an S in the masculine form have same spelling in masculine plural form. And the words that already end with an E in the masculine form, like man's, have the same spelling in feminine singular form. We don't add another E to it. And another exception is, for example, bow. The plural is Beaux, and the feminine form is bell, which is entirely different from the masculine spelling. And in the feminine spelling, we will add an S. Okay, grow, Gros, grow. The feminine form is double Se, gross. Masculine plural will be same as it is already ending with an S. In feminine plural form, we will add another S at the end of the spelling. Let me know if any of the point is not understood or if you guys are doubtful. Names of the countries are also mentioned in French here, along with the nationalities. Names of the countries are mentioned in French. You must learn the names of the countries as well. Is there any doubt or query?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No query.
Okay, so here are the introductions given as we introduced above. I taught the introduction and these exercises are already done in the class. Go through the topics and let me know in the next class if you guys are having any doubts or queries. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.